Guess what? We made it through the wilderness. Turn up, let's get to it. It's more than a statement, it's a way of life. Celebration, the Mr. Jess ain't talking. We've seen a lot in this whole Like a Virgin era. Let's recap it. What did shirt say? Let's get to it!
This is live. I mean, everything about her. She's fresh, yeah.
They called it She Lies, She Fresh.
Hi, I'm Madonna.
So ready to jump into this Like a Virgin album. Hot mess, but then it works. Jermaine says she walked up to Randy. She grabbed his face, stuck her tongue down his throat. Keep in mind, girlfriend on the arm. She say this: "You finished with this bitch? Give me a call." Whoa, whoa. Bitch, I'm a savage. There's a lot going on here.
Many of whom might be called Madonna wannabes. And what are those, you ask? Here's a...
Interesting.
Well, now that I'm successful, I have a million more things to worry about. Before, I was just basically interested in my survival, like what I was going to eat and what I was going to wear when it got cold outside and where I was going to live. But now I have to worry about who's ripping me off, and is my accountant paying all my bills, and is my lawyer making all those deals for me, and boring and mundane things like that.
So the girl that came up, really this thing should have been called Madonna and the Men She Left Behind.
I found out that your mole is real because you got
If I was gonna ask y'all, like, is her mole for real?
And I think her appeal is that she is feminine, she is herself, she is sexual, but she's strong.
Donna being a sex symbol.
I knew that would happen to me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, when I
Dang, that girl said, I knew that would happen to be like the confidence.
I even, got really successful. Because I'm sexual, that's why. And I'm a girl, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's young, it's trendy, it's sexy, and sex sells.
The naked middles, the corsets, the lace, the jewelry, the crucifixes. When you dress up like this, how do you feel?
I feel wonderful.
I just love her style from this era. It's like so cute. Turn up for your Madonna style.
You mean, what do I want to look like?
Yeah.
What do I try to look like? I like to be as simple and glamorous as possible.
This movie had to capture like the epitome of Madonna's coolness, cause she made looking off a dusty Greyhound cool. And then not only that, it's this great scene where the star of the movie, the real star of the movie, is that jacket. The jacket is like a nice shot and just like follow her back or whatever. She made this whole armpit, blowing off the armpit scene look cool.
Nah, bruh.
She got on mesh shirts, she got on jewelry, she got on see-through bras, okay?
Mary Paul comes and helps me with the whole stylization of it. Helps me put my clothes together, gives me the jewelry to wear, and it just has an eye for the whole look of everything.
Plan as far as marriage is concerned.
I haven't thought about it.
You haven't thought about it?
No.
And y'all tell me, I still can't believe it. Y'all telling me that during all of this, the girl is gonna get married. What?
Then after a while, my boyfriend doesn't want to go out with me because he never gets to be alone with me. People are always following me.
But if he's famous himself, there might be a chance there.
Then we never...
So I'm just trying to understand this timeline because, okay, this is 1985. She talking about Jelly Bean and her boyfriend. So if I'm not wrong, did she get married in 1985 or the next year? Like, y'all let me know this timeline.
Microscope.
Oh, yeah, for what?
And with scalpels, you know? Because you're doing it with your husband.
Yeah.
Tell us about this film.
Oh, so this explains that confidence, that kind of glow up too. So this is a married woman right now. Okay, she grown for real. Oh snap, okay, I can't believe the girl got married. Like, this is shocking me. Like, what? I can't believe she got married like right like then, like when everything just boom, boom, taking off.
I want to conquer the world.
If I had to describe Like a Virgin, the album, in 3 words, I would say pop, strategic, and domination. And I use those 3 words to describe the whole album, because again, coming from that first album, it had a very R&B, even like the hip-hop street flair to it, and a lot of the songs from the first album just had a kind of bounce to them that this particular album didn't have. I understand the strategy, right? Strategic. In order for Madonna to dominate, she had to go pop. You know, like that's just how it is. In order for everybody, don't call Michael Jackson the king of pop for nothing, right? In order for everybody to achieve a grand level of success, even rappers, right? In a way, they have to, country singers, they have to go pop, right? And that's where kind of like, again, Madonna started off in the club scene. And I say strategic because this album was her seeping through the homes of the suburban teenagers, right? Elementary school kids, and which makes this whole era pretty interesting to me, right? And I said this before in one of my videos. In order to dominate, you have to get the youth, you gotta get the kids behind you. If the kids not behind you, your movement is not gonna move. And like I said, very strategic here, where, and somebody said in the comments, it's kind of weird, this is like the Disney type from Madonna in some sense, right? Which is interesting. Like, I didn't expect to see kind of like such a youthful Madonna, so to speak, in this particular era, but it's also, I find it very endearing, very sweet as well, and just an interesting part in her journey. But yeah, I like I said, in order to dominate, you have to go into that pop world, and here we have Madonna entering it with a lot of force. So I got blue skies, great temperature, and I'm about to experience my first Madonna concert. Turn up! Turn this up! Oh snap! Hey! Yeah, I liked it. Good from start to finish. Boom, the band on fire, Madonna on fire. Yeah, this concert reminded me of, was like, I'm hanging out with Deej and Kimmy Gibbler, and they're like, yo, let's go to the Madonna concert. Shout out to this band. They are slapping, yo. This band slapping cause Gambler sound better than it do on the record. Let's go. Oh, turn up. Let's go. Let's go. We going crazy. We going low. Let's go. Turn up. Yo. That's what I paid my virtual money for. This moment right here.
I talk fast because I might start crying.
That's cute. Like, I'm legit proud of her. Like, this is, of course, talking from somebody who is just discovered Madonna. So, just seeing, and for those of you guys who've been a part of this journey, you know what I mean. I mean, I was listening to the demo, Shit on the Ground, High Society. I mean, everybody in the demo, they see her coming from them demo days, they see her coming from everybody up in the club, they see her coming from Borderline, they see her coming from Like a Virgin with the role. Now this girl here on the stage on her own tour, like, turn up.
I chose to work with Nile Rodgers because I think that he's a genius, and I wanted to work with a genius on my record.
Now, in regards to production, very clean. Sonically, most of the songs sound like really good. I understand they used like brand new technology for 1985 when recording this album. Again, you see like the difference between production styles. So Reggie Lucas and Jelly Bean, like I said, they had more of a bounce to it. Nile Rodgers production here is kind of a little bit more like mechanical. Like it's very like sharp angles. There's no bend to it, if that makes sense. Like that's the best I can describe it. I'm not in love with them background vocals. So let's talk about these top videos. Honestly, this video didn't do nothing for me. Like, I like the song without the video. I don't know if it was like the quality, I don't know, but I'm not really into the video. It's from that movie Vision Quest. I didn't watch it, and I'm still debating whether or not I should watch it or not. I don't think it does anything for the Madonna journey, knowing or seeing the clips of her like just singing. I don't know. But yeah, the video is kind of didn't do anything for me. Boom, I don't even think I paused this video. Why? Because this song is that good. The video, I wasn't really paying much attention to it. Just some movie clips. Who cares, right? I just need to hear Madonna. You know who cares for you. Such me once and you know it's true. This song go hard, okay? I was just here for the song. The video really didn't do anything for me either. Nothing special. Again, a compilation movie clips. I understand to get moviegoers out to see the movie, but again, Madonna very strategic, releasing the album, being in 2 movies during this whole era. Very, very strategic, very smart. I'm loving this jacket. That was taken from the Virgin tour, which I loved. I thought it was a great concert. A lot of energy. And I mean, I like the tour version so much. Satin sheets and luxury so fine. Oh yeah. Okay. The girl still got the streetwear on. School. See how she got that dress up already. As soon as she hopped off that boat, I was in it. She walking down the street, I'm in it. She got the wedding dress on, I'm in it. She giving me all the sauce. What the tiger represents. That's his tiger, right?
And your video was shot in Italy or
Venice. Venice, Italy.
Why Venice?
Well, the idea for the video was to base it on the story of Beauty and the Beast. And then after we decided that, then my director thought it would be nice to shoot it in Italy because the lion is the symbol of Venice.
Yeah.
The meaning of the lion, found it out ironically in a interview with Madonna, which is cool. I just loved how you had kind of like the 2 sides of Madonna in the video. So again, still staying true to like that first album with the street roots and her dressing style, but then also going over to like a little bit more glamorous lane in the wedding dress and stuff. So again, showing already that she could be uptown and downtown, right?
Fantastic. I knew she'd be a
Oh, that was cool. And I wonder, like, when they made the song, that they have like this visual in mind. But the thing I love most about it is just like with Sooner or Later, Madonna isn't like doing Marilyn, right? She's just giving Marilyn tease, but she still has a lot of her own personality in it. I'm throwing it up 10 for this video. See at the end of the video who she was kissing, right? The dude who she thought was about the life, but soon she gonna find out he's a pretender. Yeah. I mean, y'all told me, I didn't believe y'all at first, but it is Material Girl. Like, this video is just bomb. Now what y'all came here for. Let's talk about these songs, right? Let's talk about these tracks, track per tracks. We got 9 tracks on this album. Let's get into it. Ooh, I'm nervous. Alright, let's get into it. Stay.
You make my life much brighter. You're always on my mind.
Ooh, no. What is this? This ain't... Y'all, I'm about to throw the trash bin at this already. I'm so disappointed. No. Alright, y'all, let me just 24 seconds in. Literally, all of the bounce that both songs had just got washed away. And then they added a little school of the D bop, bop, bop. Oh, was just, I think, one of the first, maybe I believe it's like my first Madonna heartbreak. Like, oh snap. And it's weird because it's coming from a demo, so something that y'all didn't hear back in the day, but I had the luxury of being able to listen to demos. And so again, I just wasn't a fan of it. I thought they really sucked the life out of the demos and left it to like this compressed, boring sound, right? It does nothing for me. I still don't like it. And even if I hadn't heard the demos, I still don't think I would have liked the song. Material Girl. No. This is supposed to be street. This is supposed to be funky. This is supposed to be soul. My girl done gone pop. Oh no. Let me not be no Debbie Downer already. Alright, let's get back into this chat. Let me see what these verses talking about. Let me see what these vocals working with. Alright, let's go.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay.
What? So first of all, I thought them vocals had matured. She sound really young. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this first track, y'all. Oh my gosh, my heart is breaking. Content wise, whoa, this song goes hard. I think the reason why I like that material, that part is because like Madonna really kind of singing right there, right? Material. The other, like the voices, right? Some boys love me, da da da. That's song singing, right? She's singing, but it's really like song talking, right? Whatever. Does this song get 10s across the board for me? No. I love the video. The video is cool, but I still think Madonna was too cool to make this song, right? Now think about it. Boom. That's the opening track. I'm coming from everybody, right? So this is that Madonna, and you hear like some boys it's like what? Like what happened? Again, you went from having this like street melodic sound to this straight up Mickey Mouse pop sounding song, and it's like, what happened to the girl on that cover? Like, this can't be her. So again, that was like a surprise to my ears, especially to kick off the album. It was kind of startling, really, and I wonder if like anybody out there had that same experience, but in real time. If you was like a fan of that first album you heard, Material Girl as the single, and I don't know if I would have been alive back then, if Material Girl would have been the lead single, I don't know if I would have still messed with Madonna like that. I can't say that, you know what I mean? It's just not my thing. And again, I still think Madonna was too cool for it, but history says what I'm saying is irrelevant because Madonna got paid, so who cares? It doesn't matter who you are, it's what you do that takes you far. Ooh, message. Yeah, I'm liking the lyrics, but again, production is uninspiring to me. The opposite of the lyrics, which are very inspiring. A little bit of remixing, because I feel like it's part of the song where Madonna's vocals are kind of drowned out where I would like it to be a little bit more prominent. But I still don't think that could have like saved the song for me. Another song that should surprise you guys over and over. Again, this song was just kind of awe-inspiring. Really wasn't feeling it, and it's funny because in watching Madonna and the Breakfast Club, it's kind of like you hear kind of like the early version over and over, which I kind of like better. Again, the lyrics were good, but the song musically just doesn't do nothing for me. Nothing. So already off rip, this is reminiscent of the first album. It's coming on. Street, right? A little tough, not so bubblegum pop, glossy. Alright, so this is a good start to Pretend already. Woo! So I feel like Pretender was put on the Like a Virgin album to kind of appease and not leave that initial fan base behind, right? Because we gotta remember, the initial people that was listening to Madonna, they was listening to club music, they was listening to R&B, right? They was listening to this new thing called hip hop, right? So they had to put like a song like that on the album. I feel like not to abandon that fan base completely, right? Because you know, if they needed to put a song per se on the club charts, on the R&B charts, this song would be it. And I feel like, you know, even though I like the song, right, I like the plot of the song, I feel like this song on the first album, it would have kind of ranked probably around this area, right, 6 and below. It's nothing really special about the song, and it is like, I feel like quite forgettable. It sounds like a leftover track from the first album. So now we about to get into that top 5. Ooh, y'all excited? Because I'm excited. Before we get into the top 5, I'm going to tell y'all my real top 2 songs. Alright, let's see if I can catch a groove or what. Alright, let's go. Into the groove.
And you can dance for inspiration.
Tears across the board. Like, this is the Madonna I want to hear. Like, you can dance. Okay, let's go. Talking. The beat already. Just give me something you can bop to, you can dance to. I'm waiting. Ooh, and this is what I've been waiting on. I gave it 10s across the board so fast, and you can dance, alright? It's giving me all of the elements of what I loved on that first album, but it's also kind of polished with the second album. So I think it's like the perfect marriage. Just a great all-around song, period. And one of the watchers out there, again, I love this community, put me onto the slow version of Into the Groove. Whoa, it's crazy. Like, the song is so good that it sounds good screwed up. Like, I just love it. So Into the Groove would be my number 2 song from this entire journey. My number 1 song this entire era is Gambler. No, I'm just playing. I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Alright, the girl is bringing them vocals, okay? Like, I'm not finding nothing wrong with this song at all. Like, Madonna did that, man. She did that. Like, she's singing. She sounded really good here. Crazy for you. She holding them notes, extending them notes. Okay. Shout out to your Madonna. Like, let's go. Crazy for you. Crazy for you. Ooh! It just hit different, right? For Madonna's first ballad, I really enjoyed it. Just a sweet song. My favorite song from this whole entire era is crazy for you. Ba, 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 ba. Back to the top 5 of the album he came here for. It's like a version. Too bad those tracks wasn't originally on the album. We're doing the original top 9 songs. Alright, so let's get back into it. Remake of like an old soul classic. So I'm just curious to see like what Madonna's gonna do on the track. I know it's produced by Chic, so I mean I know the quality is gonna be good, but I don't know. I'm just curious to see like what Madonna's about to do. So let's go. Love Don't Live Here Anymore, Madonna. So actually hear Madonna like catch her breath, because the whole time I'm thinking as she's singing, I'm like, underrated. And I'm gonna say underrated because I didn't know Madonna could really like battle a ballad like that. I like this song. It's the emotional ballad of this album, and it's the first time really like hearing Madonna with like raw emotions, and just really like proving, you know, her vocal chops getting better. And one thing about Madonna is kind of like, I understand music isn't her passion, or music wasn't her first love, it wasn't her first passion. So she wasn't one of those people who just grew up like singing. So when people say she can't sing, I don't really take offense to it, because that wasn't like, she really had to learn how to sing. And I think what we get to see here, or at least what I'm seeing in this journey, is like listening to it, like you're like, oh okay, yeah, she's getting better. Like when I heard Borderline, I was like, oh, she must have been getting some lessons or something. Like she sounded better on Borderline. And not saying that she didn't sound good before, but you guys know what I'm saying. But again, Love Don't Live Here Anymore really just showing like a vulnerable side of herself that we hadn't seen before. That the production of the song is so clean. Shout out to Nile. We got them laughs going. I hope this is about to be a bop. Let's go. Turn this up. Madonna, lower register just really seeing me. I didn't know Madonna was doing it like that. I'm falling in love with that lower register. The song's very sweet. Too bad it didn't have a video. I wish it would have got video treatment. Yeah, the song is good. I like Angel. You must be an angel. I can see it in your eyes. So, should we do? Turn up. Maybe. I don't know, y'all. Across the board, and I am so glad I'm doing the journey like I'm doing it. This song went hard. Vocally, Madonna was doing great, had them vocals, and I actually like the background on this song too. Like the background was just right, and to know that Madonna wrote this, I mean, it's a sweet song. I like it. I'm guessing she was in love when she wrote this. I could tell in the delivery. The only beef I got with this song is why she named it Shooby-Dooby-Doo instead of Shooby-Doo. Madonna, if you're watching this video, hit us with some on like IG Live or something, just like a little verse, the first verse or the first line, right? Just give us a couple of lines, right? I see so much confusion. Ooh, that little register, right? And it's killing me. So again, it's just such a good song. Like, too bad she never performed this live, because I think it's like a great song for you to just jam out to, and really could be remixed for any era, right? I think they could totally strip it or jazz it up to fit, you know, whatever era we in. So Shooby-Doo, justice for Shooby-Doo. I heard the fan don't be feeling Shooby-Doo like that. Justice for Shooby-Doo. Oh la la, come to me, baby. Shooby-Doo, hey, Shooby-Doo, baby. Top two. Y'all nervous yet? Y'all wonder what I'm about to say, huh? All right, coming in at number 2. Guess what it is? Just the title, Dress You Up, mall bubblegum type stuff. Alright, so anyway, let's get into this song, Dress You Up. Alright, let's go. Woo! Now I know how to start them tracks off with them slapping drums, right? Wow, okay, the drums sound real good and tight. Let's go. And now we got that bass. Okay, it's really on the front. Alright, I'm liking it. Let's go. I'm about to throw it up. 10. Just off that. From your head down to your toes. Like, oh, that was smooth. A lot of swag on it. Okay, but then I see you. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought Madonna wrote Dress You Up herself. It like just sounds so much like her at the time, right? It has like the wittiness that she had, and like just the wittiness, but then also kind of like the double entendre meaning happening as you like singing the song. And again, it's just so clever. I just love it. And this is the only song where I really was feeling the background too. Like, for one, I feel like Madonna sounds better with women background voices. I just think women help build around her voice. I think it just really, like that first album, Gwen and them was really helped kind of like I said, just add not only build her voice, but add like the soul to the voice. And again, you guys know I listen to Vogue already, and that's one thing, like those Vogues, if men are singing them, they win is hard. So, and like with this, for this album, there was no women background singers, and I think that kind of hurt the album in my opinion just a little bit. But with Dress You Up, the men, I think they were just right with their background vocals. I love the song. Yeah. Alright, and so coming at number 1, if you haven't figured it out yet, I don't know what to say, but number 1,
to the title track of my LP. It's called Like a Virgin. And don't make any smart remarks now that I've told you the name of the song.
Ooh, I'm excited. The song title itself had me going like, I'm quite for sure it had y'all going back in 84. Like, oh, what this girl about to be talking about? Like, I'm curious to see what this song is going to even sound like a virgin. That's the name of a song. Okay, now the song, but the album. Woo! Them drums. Them drums. Them drums. They slapping. Yo, Madonna's voice is so high, right? Right, she sounds real young. Like a virgin. Hey. And those heys, those go hard too. Alright, actually, I'm liking like a version just from a song, right? I'm almost about to throw it up. Almost. Like a virgin.
Like a virgin. Ooh, like a virgin. Feels so good inside when you hold me and your heart beats and you love me. Oh, 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 can't you hear my heart beat for the very first time?
Ooh, it might be a surprise. It's Like a Virgin. I truly think this is the best song on the album. It is a song that I think is timeless and serves its purpose every single time. When I was in the first album stage, Madonna was kind of teasing, like throwing it, I'm gonna have an album called Like a Virgin, trying to get a reaction from people. I love this song a lot because every single time I hear this song, it gets a reaction on me every time. You know, it's gonna be a smile and some giggles, right? It's kind of like I'm giggling like, whoa, the subject matter, but then like Madonna's delivery, and then like, whoa, she sounds so young, like what is this? Yeah. So, and I believe like I was singing it the most out of any song. Like after it gets in your head, it just don't go away, right? Like a virgin. And even just those first lines, I made it through the wilderness, right? It's just something about like a version of the song I think is just timeless. And not only that, I always say, like I said in the videos, those drums were slapping, the bass was slapping, like the instrumentation for Like a Virgin was just so good as well. The initial first time you hear it and you listen with intent, like, okay, where is she going with this? And then like the second time you start to appreciate the song structure, again the melody, and just everything about it. My favorite song from this album, it slaps. So let me know what you guys think. I'm also ranking the albums as I go through this journey. So right now, the first album still got me. It's more bops, it's more slaps. This album, I would say about the top 4 I could probably listen to every day. Love Don't Live anymore. You can't listen to it every day because it's gonna drain you. But on that last album though, like my number 7 was Holiday, and it's because it was just the album itself was so good that Holiday was number 7. You know what I mean? This the number 7 was Over and Over. Like there is no comparison. And then literally it was only one bad song on that first album. That was I Know It. For everybody who was on that particular era with me, y'all know I don't mess with I Know It. But I feel like, you know, it was 3 songs on this album were like I Know It. So the first album still got my heart. Boom. This album's also showing me that imagery plays a lot of what Madonna has going on. Because initially, again, I still don't like Material Girl the song, but I do have an appreciation for the video. So yeah, so drop me some comments below. Let me know how you rank Like a Virgin. Your overall thoughts of the album. We're in this together, and of course we've been listening to it, so I'm like, just want to know what you guys think overall. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to this, is your first time seeing this video. What I'm doing is I'm taking a full Madonna journey, having this experience to where I'm actually documenting, like, discovering Madonna. And at first I didn't think anybody was going to watch, but you guys are. So off to the next album we go. So again, drop me some comments below. Share this video if you will. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you are a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, make sure you join the channel. Or you can become a Patreon. Either one, it doesn't matter. I hope everybody's out there feeling good, staying safe. And I'll see you guys for True Blue soon.